Hi, I'm going to talk now about rice-based snacks and sweetened drinks. See, our yesteryears, our ancestors were working a lot, whether be it at home or whether in their, occupational areas. They would walk a lot, they would cycle, they would do a lot of activity in their houses. So what happens is rice was a must. So they had to eat well to get the carbohydrates that was essential for their activities. But nowadays we are all, very sophisticated in our work pattern. We are all doing desk jobs more. We don't do much activity. But if we follow the same pattern of dieting like our ancestors, it is actually going to be unhealthy. So that's why India is now a diabetic uh, capital, wherein we have lots of diabetic patients. And diabetes in the initial stages, that is when it is mild and moderate, it is as dangerous as it is uncontrolled. So when there is a mild diabetes that is developing, there could be a lot of metabolic aberrations and a lot of metabolic derangements that happens, which can trigger malignancies, which can give rise to different kinds of cancers, whether it is colon cancer, pancreatic, breast cancer, and so on. And also, it is very difficult to treat patients who have uncontrolled diabetes. So it is essential now to understand what is the kind of way that we have to order our own plate of eating. So normally we use in one plate of a serving that we have for a meal. One half of the plate should be with vegetables. A quarter of the plate should be with whole grains. It's not polished rice, it's not the white rice, they say whole grains, which is wheat, red rice, black rice, brown rice, quinoa, millets, sorghum, and so on. And one quarter of the plate should be with protein food. It can be plant-based protein like pulses, or it could be animal-based protein. And normally, to calculate the protein intake, if a person weighs 60 kg per day, 60 grams of protein is required. So 1 gram of protein for 1 kg per day is essential. Otherwise, there'll be protein deficiency. So it is important that we don't fill up our plate with half or more of rice, but the rice or uh, the carb that we take should be a complex carbohydrate. It should not be a simple carbohydrate. So complex carbohydrates is through unpolished rice, black rice and brown rice, as I mentioned previously, and it is not simple carbohydrates. So we should not take much of sugar in our diet. And sweetened drinks we should avoid because that also has simple carbohydrates. More of liquids and natural drinks is recommended rather than anything which is artificial. That way, we would be able to make sure that our sugar glycemic control is very good, and that will help us in the long run to prevent any kind of chronic diseases, cardiovascular illnesses, or cancers of all forms. I hope I've answered this question. Thank you.